Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bluegrass Waterfowl Farm. This is Kevin down here in Kentucky. Weather has been pretty good the last few days. Been around 70. Been getting a little work done outside. But I'm ready for it to cool back up. But I don't know if I did I know it's been a week or two. Been busy and sick and everything else, but we got some apricot wood ducks swimming around, some gargany teals. They haven't colored out yet. I don't know where the other one's at. Where's he at? Oh, he's laid over on the bank over there. And then, there's the cinnamon teals. Mandarins is laying up under the bank. White mandarins hiding under there. Canvas backs. Lacing teals. I got I don't see, where's that? There's a northern pintail sitting in between the silver redheads. Then a blonde northern pintail female. Ringtails, shallows, silver wood ducks. And if everything goes good, waiting on a couple more pair of ducks coming, hopefully. I'm not gonna say what they are yet, just in case it don't work out. What are y'all doing hiding under here? Y'all act like it's 100 degrees out here laid up under the bushes. Still ain't had enough rain to do anything. We sure do need some rain. I'm gonna guess, and hopefully, if it works out like it usually does, it'll start raining here within the next week or so. It usually does around deer season. And I should have videoed yesterday morning. You see them? They're a little frisky over there right now. Watch. But yesterday morning, these mandarins were going crazy out here fighting and carrying on. You'd think they's fixing to start laying again. And let's see. Not really. Yeah, I know. That's my finger. The camera is at the top of the screen, and my finger's down here at the bottom somehow, but I keep getting it stuck in the way. And I apologize for that. I got a new phone, and I ain't got all the bugs worked out with my fingers, I guess. I went to the plus size, and it's a little bigger than the regular iPhone that I had. So and got the boxes out here ready for tomorrow. Went and stocked up on feed the other day. Old pond liner. I'll explain that in a minute. A lot of people probably say, well, why don't you do this or why don't you do that? But we'll talk about it in a minute. Changed this pond out, got it filling back up. But nothing in these, and this is all that's left. And these are wild doves. I just ain't got them out. I'm waiting until we get all the ducks out. But this pair of shovelers is sold. They're leaving out. The platinums are sold. The white mandarins are sold. So the only thing I have left is that shoveler Drake. And you would think he's got the plague or something, I guess, because I done had about 4 or 5 people, oh, I want that shoveler. Well, he's still here. And then I got a canvasback hen left. And I got, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 platinum hens. One of them is going with that platinum Drake. So, I gotta catch a pair of silvers here in a few minutes. So I got 1 platinum hen left. If anybody's interested, you can pair her up with one of these silver Drakes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 silver Drakes. And some of them's not fully, completely colored out yet. You can see kind of ugly looking, but he's working on it. So I got, what I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I got to catch 1 in a platinum hen, so that leaves me 8. And I got another guy way down south that's supposed to be getting one, so I should have about 6 or 7 silver Drakes left. And I think that's right, yeah. About 6 or 7 silver Drakes and 1 platinum hen. And then, like I said, the shovelers are sold. Then I got, where'd he go? No, the young shoveler. So I got 1 shoveler Drake left, a canvasback hen, about 6 or 7 silver wood duck Drakes, 1 platinum wood duck hen, and this lacing tail hurt her leg, so I'm not selling her until she gets better, hopefully. The shallow Drake, I don't know what to do about him. He has poor feather quality on his wing feathers for some reason. I don't know what's happened to him. I mean, he's down here in the same conditions as everybody else is, and which, you know, my opinion, he's got it made pretty good. He got fresh, clean water every day. They all eat the same food, but his wing feathers are dry, rough, cracked, whatever. I pulled some out. Probably could pull them all out and see if they'd regrow and look a little better. I don't know. And then that silver-tailed Drake is the exact same way as the shallow. They just got crappy wing feathers. They look like they're wet or dry, cracked, whatever. So, you know, I don't want to sell them to nobody in that condition. But that's the only two out of the 200 plus we raised this year. That's the only two like that for some reason or another. I don't know what causes that. I need to try to study up, investigate or something. But and there's no birds down in the other pen. And then let this fill on up and go back up here. And we got all these caught Friday evening. I just changed this water out. These are all focus there, baby. These are all going out tomorrow. And then I get out of the sun. Most of these are going out tomorrow, but I still have 5. I think I got 5 Lacing teal drakes. If anybody needs a Lacing teal drake, hit me up. And blowed all these leaves out, chopped them up with a mower, and then the mower fell and I had to blow them back out again. And then I'll go on here. I kind of winterized the chickens, covered up the door and the window where winter's fixing to get here. What's going on, girls? They're like, what do you mean? You done been in here? Watch out. I had 1 egg this morning. Watch out. Scoot over. Got their water changed. Put fresh bedding in here the other day. And I did come out earlier. I don't know if you can see them or not. And put some clear Christmas lights around in here. And I got a timer. Not yet. I got a timer that's according to Amazon is supposed to be here today. So when the timer gets here, I'll plug it in and set it, because it's not really dark, but it stays kind of dark in there now since I covered everything up. And I was hoping to get a few more eggs from them. So I'm gonna put a timer in there and set it to have them lights to kick off and on at certain times to make it a little more light. And I did get to work out here yesterday. Done a little more than I should. Probably I was wore out. But this is my lumber. I got to make the door here for the building, and then the rest of that lumber goes inside the brooder building, and we're going to build the new brooder system in there, and hopefully get started on it pretty soon too. As long as the weather permits, I want to finish getting the metal up on this, and then I'll work on the ponds next spring, unless we have a mild winter. Then I can work on them some then. And I can't back up, the sun's coming out. But one thing I'm gonna do is, you see how I got the metal all the way around the bottom. I gotta finish that, and then putting it across the top too. And then what I was saying about the old pond liner that's laying out there in the middle of the yard, what I done was cut about a 10-inch wide piece or strip, whatever, off the end of it, and folded it over this 2x4. And that's what I was talking about. You know, some people would probably say, well, why don't you just go get this, or why don't you do that? And I like to kind of use stuff that I already have instead of having to go out and buy more stuff, you know, that I don't need. I kind of piffer with everything, I guess you could say, and kind of come up with something. But these are not pressure treated; these are regular 2x4s, so that's why I put that metal around them, because this is open and the weather is going to be blowing in on this, and so I put that pond liner over it, and that'll keep that board from getting wet during the weather, and hopefully make it last a little longer. And then all this is exposed, but that's treated, that is. And then the posts and everything. And then I got two, and I know I didn't do this like you probably should, or like a lot of people would, but like I said, I was trying to cut back and save a little, so my rafters probably looks a little crooked because I didn't get that exactly squared up when you're trying to hold it up there and do it by yourself. But anyway, it serves a purpose. I'm sure the ducklings are not going to be concerned about it. And but I got two center posts screwed in here for roof support, because the way I run my joist and everything. But it works. Everything is freaking, solid. It don't move a bit. You get that metal on there and that tightens everything up. But what I was going to do too, I still got plenty of wire left, and I was thinking yesterday when I was out here working on this, is where we use these hog rings and attach these together, that might be the weakest link. So I'm out of hog rings. I need to get on there and order some more of them while I'm thinking about that. But I'll probably go ahead and take another piece of that wire and run it down the center of them two, and that'll make that a little stouter. And not for the birds, but just for say dogs and raccoons and possums, stuff like that, that might be trying to get in, which usually, don't knock on wood, don't have no issues down here, but you don't never know. Try to be as safe as possible. Down on that end of the aviary and everything, where all the bean fields and corn fields and everything's at, and then over behind my dad's, back down in there is raccoons everywhere down there. I got a deer camera set up down there, and there's probably raccoons on there just about every night. But anyway, you gotta get all this taken out, and that's why I said that lumber was 4, and I've been over this, I think, once. Y'all probably get tired of hearing it, but I'm just gonna frame this up about, I think it's 30 inches tall, and it's not gonna go completely to the floor, but I'm gonna run them 2x4s all the way across, and then braces, whatever. It's gonna be 28 inches wide, I think, something like that. Whatever it is over to that 2x4, I don't remember. But this whole end is gonna be a brooder system, and then I'm gonna fix movable dividers in it so we can adjust it. So if we got 2 ducks, 3 ducks in it, you'll have a smaller area. If I got 10 or 15 that hatches off, then you can make a bigger area just moving them around. And hopefully, if that works out, I'm not sure yet if it's going to be enough room. I might keep these two, or I might go ahead and take these down and build another one across that back wall. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of waiting until I get that one built and get it up so I can actually visually see it and determine if that's going to be big enough or not. And then I just got this, well, I don't know what y'all call it, presswood, plywood, and I think it's 1/2 inch, something like that. And I will cut it and put it on the sides and the bottom. And after we get it up, then I have a thinner pond liner is what it is I bought, and it's in the house. And I will take it and I'm gonna put it all down inside that brooder from one side to the other and from the front to the back, and that way don't have to worry about none of the wood getting wet or anything. And it's going to have a slant on it and a drain in the bottom, so we just go in there, spray it out every morning. And then of course it's going to have a coated hardware cloth about I don't know, 2 or 3 inches up off the bottom to keep the ducks off the liner and everything. But it's all in my head. I ain't got nothing wrote down. It's all in my head. Know what I gotta do, what I want to do, and then we'll go from there. But that's about all that's going on this week. Oh yeah, I know what it was. I'm not gonna say right this second, but I got something, should be here Wednesday. Hopefully be here Wednesday morning, and it is not a duck. It's actually the first time I've ever had any of these, and everybody says they'll be fine out here in the aviary running around with the ducks, but they're they got a whole lot of yellow on them, I'll say that. But we got a pair of those, and I don't know, we're just gonna try them out, something different, interesting. Who knows, we might end up with some more, but we'll post them up on Facebook when we get them, maybe do a video. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this pond, go in and get a drink, and wait on Amazon to deliver my timer and everything. So y'all have a great rest of the weekend. If you didn't see my Facebook post, if any of y'all have purchased waterfowl from us this year, we greatly appreciate it. We thank you for your support and trust in us. Look forward to helping you out next year. So questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Y'all know where we at. Y'all have a great rest of the day. We'll catch you next week.